Business Yoga, Ancient Wisdom for Modern Businesses. By Anil Kariwala. Narrated by David. Dedication. In loving memory of my father, who risked everything to help me embark on my journey as an entrepreneur. Foreword. The first meeting with Anil immediately felt like a gift. They say great minds think alike, and in our case, that is certainly true. The fun part is that we come from completely different backgrounds. I am a reformed boy from the cold Dutch soil, and Anil is from India with a completely different background. But upbringing and background do not matter when the values that drive you in life are the same. In our case, this was more than true. I only met Anil a few years ago. Our companies had been doing business for years, but our paths had never crossed. On a cold, gray spring day in the Netherlands, during a lunch, we finally got to know each other better. There was an immediate click, both personally and professionally. I told Anil about my motivations and the values behind our company, Delay and Camille. Anil, in turn, shared how he wants Kariwala Industries to be more than just a company focused on short-term profits. Our conversations have not stopped since. I received all sorts of ideas and reflections from Anil about how he approaches business issues in a philosophical way. I promised him I would visit India to have more extensive discussions with him. Our company strives to be a business for good. We want to give back more to the earth than we take from it. We want to be good to our customers, but also to our employees and suppliers. We jump through various hoops to obtain beautiful certificates such as B Corp. We can do all this because our founder Freek Kamerling thought 50 years ago that a retail company could be much more than the products it sells. Anil, of course, knew our company as a supplier, but was also touched by our founder's philosophy and the company that emerged from it. This allowed us to connect on a deeper spiritual level. I kept my word, and in the fall of 2024, I visited Anil in Kolkata. During our trip, he enthusiastically talked about chakras and other yoga principles that he tried to apply in his business practices to promote balance, awareness, and sustainable growth. He also mentioned that he was writing a book titled Business Yoga. As a down-to-earth Dutchman, I had never really delved into yoga. Curiosity sparked by Anil's enthusiastic stories and clear examples, I did start to explore it a bit. The problem with us humans is that there is so much wisdom in the world, but we repeatedly manage to banish this ancient wisdom from our lives. Whether it concerns wisdom about our physical and mental health or how we interact with nature, we remain strange creatures who quickly forget or, worse, ignore all the good we have collectively gathered. In his book Business Yoga, Anil shows how ancient yoga wisdom can contribute to balanced and conscious businesses. He explains how the principles of body, mind, and consciousness can be integrated into daily business operations. Each of the 7 chakras is linked to important business aspects such as stability, creativity, leadership, empathy, communication, intuition, and purposefulness. Thank you, Anil, for these valuable insights and for introducing me to the principles behind yoga. I am more than intrigued and have learned a tremendous amount. This confirms my belief that companies only have value if they are good for society, nature, and, above all, the people who work there. Hopefully, our companies will continue to collaborate for a long time. Hans Giels, CEO, Dilla and Camille International, the Netherlands. Introduction: Business Yoga. Ancient Wisdom for Modern Businesses. Can the ancient wisdom of yoga offer a path to balanced, conscious, and successful businesses? Business is an integral part of life, driving innovation, progress, and economic growth. Its primary goal is to improve our standard of living. Yet, in the relentless pursuit of financial success, many organizations lose sight of deeper, more fulfilling goals. Yoga, on the other hand, is centered around the standard of life, fostering trust, discipline, and fulfillment. Now imagine applying these same principles to business.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?